Saw 11. Well, it seemed like it was cancelled for a while, but now Blumhouse, like I think only last month, Blumhouse has sorted it out, and it seems they're going in the right direction, like as in making it. So it's less predictions and more things I think they should do for the Saw 11. I know lots of people want Hoffman to have something, but he had 4 films to himself, so I don't think they should. What I think is because Saw 10 did Saw X Saw 10 did a great job at giving Amanda. It made her feel more like a person rather than a character. Made her feel more human, and you can sort of see her starting to become more like she was in Saw 3 rather than who she is in Saw 1 and 2. But here's what I think they should do. First, give her long hair, because with the messy short hair, the messy short wigs, it looks funny, and I can't take her as seriously. But also, I think what they should do is to bring because they killed her off, and I think that was a mistake. Well, they could always say, because they did this with one of the FBI agents, always say that she survived somehow. So it's one of the FBI agents seemed to die, but then was brought back for a film. They could do that, but if they want to stick to her death, even if it was a bit of a mistake, in my opinion, like she could have had 3 films just to herself. But I'm not gonna get into that because it's very upsetting that she didn't get more films. But in my opinion, have since Saw X is a Saw 1.5 in between 1 and 2, have a film with John Kramer, yes, but he's like a side character, and make Amanda the main character, and it's like where you see her evolution in where she becomes more jealous and evil. So it's like an in between at Saws 2 and 3, just because it did her change does feel a bit sporadic and rushed on a rewatch. And also, I feel like if they did a Saw 11, where Amanda's one of the main focuses, you could have Jill talk, since she thought Amanda was a lost cause, and it was always something I thought back. Jill took thought Amanda was a lost cause, mainly because maybe Jill somehow knew Amanda was partly to blame for the whole miscarriage situation that Jill went through, and she just didn't tell John because, well, we saw what happened to Cecil. But hey, maybe John knew about it, and that's why he was testing her more in Saw 3. I don't know for sure, and it's just speculation. But yeah, I think Saw 11 should focus on Amanda, because she hasn't really got the focus apart from Saw 10 and moments in the original trilogy. But apart from that, after that, like Saws 4 to 7, only like 2 flashbacks I can think of, and I think there's a lot more you can do with her, and she deserves more spotlight. Because having seen not just Shauna Smith in Saw, but also her in the Stand miniseries, she's a brilliant actress, and I think she just needs more screen time. And as for the writers, they're doing great, but I think either the James and Chelsea, who the Dead Meat people, let them cameo. I think they'd be a good cameo, similar to something like happened in Scream 5. They were the best part of Scream 5. So either let them cameo or maybe let them do a bit of writing, because they are good Saw fans. I know people that think they should do a reboot because of all the convoluted lore, but I think it's one of those franchises where it doesn't have a reboot, and it's one of the only ones in horror, and I think that's what makes it Saw special, because Chucky used to be one of those where it didn't have a reboot, and that's what made it special. Now it does, and it does take away from the special factor, not if it has a reboot, and I just don't think they should do a reboot, because yes, you can count Jigsaw and Spiral as a reboot, but they're soft reboots, not a total reboot. So if they do a total reboot, then I'd be upset. And I just think, like, don't do a reboot, because the convoluted lore is the fun stuff of Saw. It's a soap opera, basically. So I say make it about Amanda and John. Even have a bit of Amanda and Hoffman, like their relationship. Just make sure that Amanda has more focus, and let the dead meat people, James and Chelsea, let them be more of it. I don't know. Let them be in some actually, since there was a Saw X had a horror cameo. So let uh, James and Chelsea have one in Saw, because I've seen the videos they do and they love Saw. Just a suggestion, and that's all. Bye.